Hi, guys. Last week we read a mini graphic novel about the two dogs, and we talked about character traits and we talked about the qualities that make for a good friend. So I want to explain a little bit further about your writer's notebook entry for today. Today, in your writer's notebook entry, you're going to have two steps. Step one is to start off by making a list. You're going to make a list of all the qualities that make for a great friend. Your list should include 5 to 10 qualities or characteristics. We talked about some of them after we read our graphic novel on Friday, but here are some examples of others. A good friend is kind, understanding, funny, silly. We talked about how a good friend is supportive, trustworthy, helpful. So those are just some examples of words that you would use to describe a good friend. When you're done with your list, I want you to review it, like look it over. And when you're done, you're going to write a paragraph about your friend. You might have someone in mind, or you're going to just now think of somebody. Tell why they are a good friend to you. Use the qualities that you listed in your initial list, and you're going to give examples for when they showed some of those qualities for you. So, for example, in my list on Friday, I talked about how I trust Mr. Piccinini because he helps me when I get stuck on things. You might be able to think of something like that. Your last step is going to be to draw a picture of you and your friend. If you're using your actual writer's notebook, like that wire-bound writer's journal that you have at home, then you'll just be able to draw a picture with paper and pencil, and then you can just use whatever materials you want to color it in, crayons, colored pencils, whatever. If you're using an interactive writer's notebook, like if you're going to write directly in this doc here that I'm sending you, then you can just insert some pictures. I would say no more than 3. Okay, I can't wait to hear your entries, or read your entries, I should say, about the qualities that make for a good friend. We're going to be talking more about this both in reading and in writing, because our first full writing piece is going to be a realistic fiction piece, and we're going to be focusing on character traits. So again, your job for now for writing, you're going to make a list of 5 to 10 qualities that make a good friend. Then you're going to think about a friend or person in your life, like mom or dad, or for me, Mr. Piccinini. And you're going to write a paragraph about that person, why they're a good friend to you, and you're going to use some of the qualities from your list. Hey, hi. That's okay. I was just checking in. Hold on. Hang on one second.